Okay. So the session today, we will,
Yes, ma'am.
I'll share the screen. Is it visible?
Yes, ma'am. I'm seeing.
So just do a small review before moving into this seventh, seventh week.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I think this is 4, 5, 6, yeah, seventh week. So we were talking about how emotions are the indicators. Like they are not facts, but they are very useful for us to know that we are deviating from the pathway of the true self. So we have an inner compass. All of us have an inner compass. Right from our childhood, at the age of 7 or 8, that inner compass is nothing. It is your the divine will, or we call it as your soul calling soul, or your higher inner being, which is there for you. And before that, your parents were there always to take care of you. But after the age of 7, you know that your brain is fully developed. So therefore, you got that you started to integrate with your inner self, higher self, and you started listening to that part of you, the higher self, not necessarily you have to obey your parents or anyone. No need to obey anyone, because the reason is now your body is running.
Oh, I can't see you, ma'am.
Oh, you cannot see me. I'm here only. I can see my thing here. Maybe
That one, the one screen is hiding. Meeting is recorded, that screen. Okay. Yes, ma'am. I got it.
you
That's
got it now.
yes. Now I'm able to see.
Able to see. Okay. Able to see.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So maybe I'll increase the size of the screen here so that. So we saw that that each time that whenever emotion comes, we get separated from our higher self, and we get deviated from who we are, and that emotion will make us feel in a certain way in the body, and react also. We start reacting. So the point here is emotions are not bad or good. They are just they are in energy. They are a belief system. They are a faulty belief, or they are a limiting belief that you're holding on for many years, which a time has come to release it. And how to do it is, we saw the method, very simple. Whenever that comes, so you have to put your hands on the heart whenever you feel irritated or angry or upset. So it is not about what is happening outside, because whatever is your inner world, that is only is reflecting outside as the outer world. So once you heal your inner world, once you release those stuck emotions in your system, naturally you're going to heal the outer world. This is what the basic of the quantum principle. So based on this one knowledge for that you have, hereafter when something goes wrong, you may get emotional, you may get disturbed. It's okay. And you may react also. But the only difference is with awareness. The awareness is there always, and immediately you will come back, or you start knowing that okay, there is a memory, or there is an there's a limiting belief that is stuck. For that purpose only, we are telling that there is a younger version which is stuck in your system, or which is stuck in the earlier part of your life. Maybe for an example, like someone is in your childhood, you had an authority, you had a very a high profile person, maybe a mother, father, grandma, grandfather, or teacher, or anyone. Suppose whenever they raise voice, or they shout, or they do something, your that time at that age, maybe it could be your 3-year-old, 5-year-old, whatever age it would be,
Yes, ma'am.
you develop a coping mechanism. It could be fighting, you fight with them, or you try to run away, or you try to numb yourself, you be frozen, or you please them, like so these are the coping mechanism, and that time your nervous system got stuck. So that could be the pattern that time, because that time you are in survival mode. You have to please them, then there's no other way. You have to be a, like you have to um fight, or resist, or whatever you do with that person, because you don't know how to handle as a younger version, and you were not fully equipped also, and you were also depending on them, so you could not stand up for yourself. Now that pattern, same thing. Now someone here right now in the present, when there is someone voice raising you, when there's someone trying to control you, when there's someone trying to criticize you, compare you, whatever that's similar, that scenario, the brain will think, okay, this person is like, just like how the past that girl, the younger version reacted. Now you start reacting. So that shows that you are in the default mode. That is, that younger version has come out from your system, and it is blah 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 blah. It is doing all the stuff. Now it is your duty for you how to take charge of the situation by taking responsibility of that emotion rather than blaming others, rather than telling that they are the cause for your pain. So you have to start embracing that part within you. Like, suppose you're getting at that spot, you're getting very feeling bad, you are feeling shame, or you're feeling very guilty. It is your inner child, it is your younger version that has been out of control. So now, how do you connect with that part? And very importantly, how do you talk to it now? Not like earlier. Before, your that person in the past would have would have feel you made, like they would have felt you feel like as if you're not good for nothing, you're useless, you're not worthy, or you don't know anything, you make mistakes, I cannot accept you, you are wrong, you're not that capable, all the stuff they have told you. But now you have to repeat something differently to that girl, that inner child, so that she will not come out next time when someone shouts. Like, you can say that, no, I am there for you, I can support you, you are good only, you are okay only, nothing's wrong with you. When you say something what she wants to hear earlier, and now when you say that, that is when you start affirming and telling everything to her. Next time what happens? So that you are slowly rewiring the brain, you are changing that pattern there now in the present, because of that incident only. If not for the incident, you will never rewire your brain, you will never rewire it. So always think that when something happens, don't try to panic or feel bad. It's always that good things are coming. That is what I would say. Oh, good things are coming, good things are happening. So instead of controlling the situation or controlling people, we can always work on ourselves, and trust yourself that anything could happen, it's okay. And as I told you, out of every situation, only good things will happen. This is what your mantra should be always. Out of every situation, only good things happen to me. This is something you can keep on repeating to yourself. Out of every situation, only good things happen to me. So that is what we saw. So what is the first step is, put your hands on your heart. Where do I feel this in my body? You have to scan your body, because your body knows everything. And if your body is, suppose the shoulder, you can do arm twist. You can do like this. Suppose your pain or your emotion is in your head or something, just go twist, neck twist, you can do. Just to release in the body level, can release in the body level. Or you see somewhere in the chest, do breathing, belly breathing. If it is in the chest breathing, you can do belly, means can do belly breathing. If it is in the legs, your emotions are in the legs, you can do a brisk walk. So like that, you can do physically also, you can release it. And then what you do is, you ask that emotion, what is it? What are you trying to tell me? நீ என்ன சொல்ல வர என்கிட்ட? What are you trying to tell me? Just listen to it. That high inner child, that your younger version will try to say something like, no, this is not wrong, this is right, this is not right, this is wrong. How mean this is, that person is so stupid, like that, it will keep on telling, and listen to it. And then you know that there is an inner child, there is an unaddressed, unfinished, incomplete, unprocessed part of you, extension of you, which is feeling lonely or feeling left out, feeling unheard. And now what you do is, you become the higher self. You become that knowledge, wisdom person, And you will tell. Now you ask yourself, what do I need right now? So, like based upon what the child said, suppose the child was saying, I don't have been, I'm not valued. என்னை யாரும் மதிக்க மாட்றாங்க என்ன கொஞ்சம் கூட ஃபீலிங்ஸ் புரிஞ்சுக்க மாட்றாங்க ஐ நாட் பீங் அண்டர்ஸ்டுட் ஸோ யூ சே லைக் a need to be understood. I need to be understood. I need to be loved. I need to be respected. Like that. So now then what action can I take? So now you ask yourself, what action to honor this need? So how do I make myself to be loved, to be understood, to be capable, to feel very powerful? So based on that, you have to take action. So how do you take action? For example, you want to be valued. You have to, wherever the problem is there, you have to go and tell them that, like, sometimes I don't feel valued, whatever I do. So next time I want to be this. So what can we do? You can get the cooperation from them. You can ask them, or you can ask yourself, how can I contribute for me to be valued? Like maybe you can contribute in something or the other way. Like suppose I think last week I was feeling very sad about something. My daughter was saying not she won't be coming. Then suddenly she came. Whatever. But that time, what happened? I felt a little sad. And I said, okay, let me make, how do I feel satisfied? Somewhere I wanted to express my love, And I went and I went to I used to usually go for gym. That time I brought some bananas and there's a cow. Always the cow is tied in the roadside. So I give the cows, bananas. And that made me feel very loved and very satisfied. So that is how my inner child was very happy because I did something that my inner child feels very loved. She loves to, help others. She loves to make others happier. So when I was not able to do that, with my children or something, I was not able to. So, but so I told myself, how can I make my inner child more happier, more satisfied? And it is very satisfying, like that. So you have to find ways, how can I take honor? How can I do that need satisfied? Make sense now,
Yes, ma'am.
Nitya?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, so that's why I gave this all this. I'll be sharing this shortly this month. As I told, the second month I'll be sharing the whole module to you.
Yes,
I want you to this all will be coming to you. So fear means it's more about I cannot handle this. You feel helpless. You feel as if a danger is there. That's a hidden message. So here it's the need is mostly reassurance that you are safe, or someone saying that you are good or something, or support or courage. You need more courage. So that is why we do some power breathing, because most is the lungs only. It is the fear is always mostly either in the kidneys, that is the belly, or in the lungs. So you do the power breathing. Okay, like that. We have different emotions here. Guilt is there. So guilt is where you have to forgive yourself. Next session, I'll be doing a very powerful session of forgiveness. That will be very, very powerful. I want, I wish everyone would be here. I know how many of you know Ho'oponopono, which is a very thing which I've been doing, and it has been a lot of miracles have been happening. So that is one thing. Suppose you're very, suppose overwhelming is there. So you need some rest. Your inner child will tell, oh, I cannot do some work. Please give me rest. So immediately what we do, we either go for chill out, for vacation, or maybe you can go for a meet the friends, or you take a no technology. Like sometimes you take a break and or you go for shopping or a temple or something like. And then just too much means put a boundary, like don't call me after so and so. I'm very busy, like I cannot take the phone, or you delegate the work to someone else, like that. Okay, that is overwhelming. Now,
Yes.
so like that, we'll be sending all this. Now you have finished all this, right? Now we'll go on to the. So we did the identity also, and last time we did a self-parenting. Remember, you
Yes,
chose
ma'am.
to. So what was your choosing? What did you choose? Write down. Tell what was that you decided. What was a pledge taken by you, Vidya? What pledge did you take? Tell your pledge.
Um,
Today onwards, I choose to. What was it?
I choose to give more self-love.
Okay, good. So now your body is listening, your inner child is listening. So what will happen is they'll be very happy. Okay, she's going to love me for who I am.
Yes.
before that, you're always giving priority for others, right? What will they think? What will they say? What will do? What the opinion that mattered for you. But now you know that I matter. I matter. That is what very important here. When you say I matter, you mean that doesn't mean you're going to be selfish or something. Not like that. It is more about taking care so that you will be very happy with others and you will serve more to others also.
Yes.
Okay. You're going to go for the yeah. So I'm going to talk about today the image about Roger. Okay. So the old story audit. That is the first step you're going to do. So here it's more about this week. What you can do is so the internal story. Remember, you were always telling. So it's all about, as I told you earlier, what is that you are the inner script because most of the time you are in the default mode. What is default mode? Default mode means the unfocused. You're not focused at all. You are like replaying the same pattern that has been conditioned in the brain without awareness. So we are always, because the reason is the brain is very comfortable with the familiarity. Whatever is familiar, it is very, you feel very safe. Like getting up in the morning in the same place. Suppose you go to a hotel or you go to some other's house, you'll be more conscious. But whereas when you are at home or the same place, you won't be conscious much.
Yes.
You'll go to the, like, your automatic, your mind will start wandering and it will keep on blabbering. The mind will keep on generating thoughts. But same, like, for example, you go to a place, like a familiar place in the car or a bike or a scooter or auto. Like, you'll be like, yeah, you'll feel very relaxed and you start, the mind will start wandering and think something all. You'll go to the default mode. But whereas when you go to the new place, then what you do is you become very conscious. You'll be in the present moment and you try to, you won't go to the back, the fault mode. But if at all, if you're not again, not, suppose unconsciously, because of the pattern that is there, like, if I travel, I will always make mistakes, or if I cannot reach the right time at the right place. Suppose that default mode is there already, it may happen, it may manifest also. So that is so we're going to do what I can do is we're going to why I'm telling again this week, the last week, why I'm telling this is because the reason is you have been so accustomed and so familiar with the script that is running in the background. Unless you rewire it, unless you rewrite it, your present, your future will never change. Because your past is not your past. Your past is your present, actually. I repeat again. Many people say past is your past. No. Your past only becomes your present. So now, if you want to create your future, this present only is going to become the past, the future. So the present is very important. Nothing else. Not even your past, not even your future. There is no future. I will tell you something very shocking for you all.
Yes.
How do we say that there's no future? Many people may ask us, ma'am, how could a future cannot be? Because people say it's predetermined. From my experience, I'm going to share something very important here. Even I was wondering this, if future is fixed, then what am I doing here? So once I was working through one project. So I was working and I realized that what is it under my control? I think we know already. I've told you that what is external not under control, what is internal is under my control. We saw that. Now the point here is your life is just like just imagine you're sitting in a car and driving. There's a GPRS. Now the GPRS, I don't know how many of you know this. If you have observed that whenever we go for a destination, we put the destination in the GPRS. That is the map, the Google map in the phone we put.
Yes.
And then what happens? Then we connect to the car or we'll have it in the phone itself. and we'll give directions for the nearby person. We'll tell them go like this. Sometimes you'll go in the wrong way. And
Yes.
then what happens is it will change. The GPRS will change and tell go this route. But if you watch it, ultimately, again, telling you, it will take you somewhere or the other. Wherever you go, it will reroute, and go to the destination only. Maybe it'll take some time.
Yes.
But the
Yes.
problem is, the learning here is same way. When you set a target, when you have a goal, when you have a future, like you have an imagination, like for example, I want to go to Goa, or I want to go to Australia, or I want to write a book, or I want to go for a job, or I want to earn so much money, or I want to start a business. Anything can be, nothing wrong about it. Unless if you want it only. Really, if you really want it, you can always set your goal. Now, the point here is you may wonder, oh, if it's God's will, how will I know?
Yes.
Without the God's will, you won't get the goal at all.
Yes.
See, as I told you, the divine is working through you. So, without the God's will, that desire will never come to you. Though when I say desire, it's not about the desire about like, I want to go and kill that person. I want to go and shout at that person and hurt them back. I want to go and, do something whichever is against the morality. But definitely, you won't feel nice. As I told you earlier, when the desire comes, it'll open your heart. When
Yes.
the desire comes, it'll make you feel top of the heaven. It'll be something bigger than you. Instead of me. It'll be something bigger. It'll be something that serves for a better cause, if you check and see.
Yes.
So it's important that never judge yourself, telling that, oh, I'm like, I have this desire, means what? No. So once you have a desire, once you have a goal, write down the book. I think already I've given a book, I've told you to write down the goals earlier. 3 months, 6 months, and 10 months, 12 months, that is 1 year. And then we are taking step towards that is in the confidence level. Like maybe if you're very confident, I think we started off. If you are very confident, what will you want to achieve? Do you do that? If you are very confident, 100% confident, what is it you want to achieve? Maybe you want to become a confident daughter-in-law, you want to become a confident mother, or you want to become a confident career woman, whatever it was. So then I told you to break the goal into 4 or 5 steps so that you will start achieving step by step. So this is how you do it. This is logical. But the point here is this GPRS, you may do wrong things. You may go in the wrong way. You may choose something wrong. You may land up in something fault. It's okay because the reason is now divine is working through you. So he wants to empower you. He wants to make you feel more qualified, not deserving. All are deserving only. We all deserve. Suppose you want to become Prime Minister of India. You are deserving to become the Prime Minister of India. You are deserving. There is no doubt at all. But the point is, are you qualified? So the point is, like I remember I started Mind Cafe 2018. But that time what happened was I closed it immediately within 6 months, within 5 months. I didn't know how to run it, no idea of how to go about it. But today, I'll tell you something. After a gap of about 7 years, God gave me an opportunity again. I opened Mind Cafe. And he's now pivoting me. He's slowly pivoting me with the purpose. Going
Yes.
for a technology integration. I'm working with a technology group now. That's going to be something new to India, but I'll be revealing later, not now. So why I'm telling all this? Because now I'm in a very qualified position where I've gained knowledge, I've gained so much of capacity to understand, to work through, to sustain, whatever it is. So it's like, if you ask something, God will never give you the gift directly. He will prepare you. So whatever breakdown you have, whatever problem you're facing is only to prepare you, not to break down you. That is very important, you have to understand. So when that happened, now I've opened it, I'm working through. So why I'm telling this is, now imagine a fourth standard girl, your child is only 8 years old, and someone is coming and telling, come on, you have to come and do the, suppose she's singing, she's a singer, 8-year-old girl, but someone is coming and telling, do a kirtana, something like very heavy song or something. Or maybe they are only fourth standard girl or third standard, and they're giving a eighth standard syllabus to write the exam. It's not possible, right? So she has to undergo so much of classes, and then only she has to pass it, and then she has to get the level of consciousness. That level of consciousness has to be attained for her to understand and pass the test. Same way like we only. So whenever things don't happen, no need to worry at all. It is like a GPRS where you're getting rerouted again and again. Make sense?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you?
Yes, ma'am.
Others have joined, if she has joined. Okay, because I thought I could. So here we are going to change that disempowering internal stories, and we're going to make it more stronger. Your deep mindset. Like instead of telling, I was broken. See, you were broken. Maybe before joining the program, we all thought like, okay, somewhere I'm broken. I'm not that good. I'm not that efficient. I'm not that enough. I'm not that smart. I'm not that confident, like that. But the truth is, you are always building on. Never focus on what is not there. Always focus on what is there. Make sense?
Yes, ma'am.
So your body has to change. Your body posture has to change. Your narrative. What is narrative? The way you think, the way you talk to yourself. Everything has to change. Then only you'll get a self-image. Now, the self-image is very important here. I'm going to talk about self-image here. I'll show you a simple psychologists know, but for you to before doing the exercise, what are the old story audit? I'm going to ask you to 1 second. I'm going to show you how the self-image plays a very role, and in what way the your confidence is there. Okay, in the what way it impacts your confidence. So this is a small thing which I'm going to show you. Are you able to see
Ma'am,
the screen?
excuse me, ma'am.
Yeah.
Just like the moods up and down, the
Mm.
confidence level also goes up and down.
Yeah.
There also changes are there.
Yes,
It's
yes.
not always constant.
Yeah.
Eh,
That I'll be now showing you. I'm going to show you that only. I'm going to show you why that is happening. You see that, okay? Now let us see. This is your childhood, whatever your mother and father said you. Like, why you are so mean, why you are so slow, why can't you finish it off, you are not like that, you're not like that sister, I don't know why you're doing this to me, can't you be a little bit softer, like that, whatever they say, what happens is, that is you call the self image. Where does it go? I can't add it here, eh? This is your self image. What is this? You no idea of. I'm just wondering 1 second. How to type in? Okay. I thought to write it inside, but inside doesn't come here, eh? little thank you for being so patient. Yeah.
Ma'am, that self-image,
Yeah,
it
that's
goes
what
very high. Image also goes very high and then very low, like confidence.
Yeah, that's what I want to show you the concept that once I'll explain to you, you'll have it makes more sense for you. Paragraph text is coming. Oh. Ah. So this is your self-image, okay? Got it? Yeah, got it, Appa. Now, I will keep it ready first on the other one. Now comes so whatever you are heard from your parents, and then comes the ideal image. What is ideal image? It is again, now let us take this one, blue color. Okay. So now comes what is happening? So this is the ideal image. Okay. Now the problem is the gap. So whenever there is a gap, now the self-image is what your parents told you or what you believed, your thought patterns, your beliefs, your feelings. Everything comes as self-image that you're holding. Now comes the ideal self, which is your ideal image that you're holding inside, where you want to be, or expectations that your parent had for you, or they implied, or it was been coming from your generations also. Like you should be very strong, you should be very hard to work, or you should hurry up, you should be like, come on, cannot be rest, you cannot don't rest, you must be very active, or you have to please others, like something like, you should be very kind, you should be nice person, like that. All the should, all that I have to, I should, I have to, all that. So whenever you have this I have to or I should, that means that comes from your ideal image. Now just imagine the gap between this. Now tell me honestly, gap நிறையா இருந்தா நல்லதா லெஸ்ஸா இருந்தா நல்லதா? Now no, just tell from your point of view. The more the gap is the more stress, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So now comes a problem here. So now what we will do is, what is the best thing we can do is, now just imagine your self-image and your ideal image are same. Like for example, self-image is I am very kind to everyone.
Yes.
And your ideal image also, that is the way you see yourself, the others how they see how they see you. Suppose it is, one second. What, Jodi? வந்து இவா இருக்காங்களே, she is here only. இவங்க இருக்காங்க, வித்யா is here only. So I'll send the link. Wait, I'll send you the link. ஐயோ, இருங்க, I don't know why, what happened, I don't know. Hello, yeah, tell me, Abhi. Okay, 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 thank you so much. Yeah, yeah, I mean, yeah, she is here. I'll catch you. I'm in a training actually. I'm another online training. Okay. I'll catch you. No, it's okay. I will catch up with you. Bye bye. So I don't know. She's wondering, Vidya, how did you join Vidya?
Ma'am, I used the link, ma'am.
Link தானே யூஸ் பண்ணீங்க.
Ah,
Then why she's not able to join? No idea why she's not able to join. ஏன் அவ ஜாயின் பண்ண முடியல அவளால? She's calling and telling she's waiting there in the room, she's telling. One second.
is she trying in a laptop, ma'am,
I don't know where she's joining.
or cell phone?
Jyoti. MC admin. I'll share it in the conference room itself. So that's what I'm wondering, why she's not able to join. It's Jodi, that link is there, Anga. Adhe link தான். Just join that, no? இல்லையே. No, no. No, no. Just அதை பாருங்க. இப்ப அமைச்சிருக்கேன் பாருங்க. அதே லிங்க் தான் எடுத்து கீழே அமைச்சிருக்கேன் உங்களுக்கு மறுபடியும். இல்ல இப்ப கிளிக் பண்ணுங்க. இப்ப கிளிக் பண்ணுங்க அதை. Okay. Just click and see. I'm on the line. So Punima has joined. Punima join பண்ணிட்டாங்க. இல்ல நீங்க போன்ல ஜூம் இருக்கா உங்களுக்கு போன்ல? போன்ல ஜூம் இருக்கா? நான் போன வாரம் ஜூம்ல தானே இருக்கோ. இப்போ புதுசா வந்திருக்கு. ஓகே ஓகே. புது போன் மாத்திட்டேன். நான் கனெக்ட் பண்ணிக்கிறேன். நீங்க அதை பண்ணிட்டு இதை கிளிக் பண்ணுங்க. Okay. She changed the phone. That's why what happened to the board? Are you able to see now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So Purnima, you can continue later, maybe seeing the video. I'm talking about in the you're going to see an activity right now. So for that activity, I'm just telling about about the image, why there's a swing in the confidence also. So now I told that, I told you now, the more the gap between what we think, like, I think, for example, I'll give you an example. My daughter used to tell me, Mummy, you're not, I used to tell, I'm very flexible. Before 3 years back, I remember. I used to take her and I'll tell her that, no, I'm very flexible, I'm very, very adjusting, I'm very accommodating. But one day, what happened, like, a lot of things are happening, and she told me, you're not flexible at all. You are just telling like that, but you're not at all. So then I asked myself, that was a kind of a gap that I had. I was thinking I was a very person who's very accommodative and very nice and kind of. But the truth was, I was somewhere unconsciously playing a role of being more, rigid and kind of, pushing people away. And so I didn't know this. So then, and therefore I was resisting also. So it was causing a resistance in my body. See, when the more the feedback people give you that you are not like this, you are bad, you are like that, you are not, or any kind of feedback you get, or people telling, sometimes it may be true or not true at all, but that is not the matter. Now, the importance is how consistent are you getting the feedback, or how it is not giving result, or why is it not impacting, or how it is impacting others. So that is when I started to realize that I started to watch my behavior. I became an observer. Remember, I told you, you have to become an observer. The first step is what? Observer. Become the watchman. You should not be like, don't resist anything. When people say, and that too, dear ones, I'll tell you specifically, when dear ones say, always hear from them. They would be saying something which could be true, or not always, but to some extent true. So you have to take like a pinch of salt from them, and you have to observe in that. Because they are part of you. Your when I say closed ones, your dear ones means it could be your spouse, your children, your mother, your teacher. I mean, sorry, your your sibling, all that. Those people, I'm telling you, because they are a part of you and they have stored memories of you in them also, and that is why when they say something, there could be something truth. So always analyze it, and instead of rejecting or resisting, look into yourself. So now this one. Now imagine, suppose, for example, now see the entanglement here. Okay. This is your self-image. This is your ideal image. Got it? Now the center comes the value. The value you place for yourself. We call it as self. You call it as self-worth. Okay. See self-worth. So what is self-worth? Can anyone say? What is self-worth? You can unmute and say. What is self-worth?
I feel I am good.
Okay. Yeah, I feel that I'm good and valued. The way you value yourself, the way you feel good about yourself, the way you trust yourself. Got it? Now here comes the confidence also. So that's why the reason Vidya was asking, my confidence goes up and down. So now you know the value, that how much, it is like difference it makes.
Yes, ma'am.
So the thing is now, whenever there's an incident happening outside, and when there is a conflict within you, the image that you're carrying about yourself and the ideal image, that is the way you want to be, or the way your father and mother expected you, and when there's a gap and that moment, what do you tell to yourself? What do you, the inner story, the inner critic, or that inner parent inside you? So the more the congruence, the more the overlap, the both are same, there is no difference. The self-worth will be same. But there is a difference when there's a conflict, when there's a doubt, self-doubt, we call it as. Whenever there's a self-doubt, there's a mismatch between who you are. Like you think you are very nice, and you think, okay, I am so wonderful and so good. And ideal, sorry, the image. And you think both are same, but the moment they give feedback and there's a discrepancy, there is a conflict, then what happens? Your self-worth will go down. You will feel very bad. Oh my God, they said like this. That is when you start giving the attention towards outside people, because you're relying on external validation. But the truth is, once you realize that I am the owner, I am the one who has to decide. So what you do is, either you reduce now the point here is, either you reduce the ideal image. Okay? That is the expectation that you have. Listen clearly. Either you work on this or you increase this. Got it? Either you reduce this or either you work on this. Did you understand what I'm saying? If you have understood, put understood in the chat box. Or you ask any questions, please ask me here. Because the confidence comes here only. So it's all about self-journey. Confidence is all about matching the self-image and the ideal image. So either you decrease your expectation that you have from yourself, accept yourself who you are, or you work on you change your self-image, what you think about yourself. Like if you think that, okay, I'm not that capable in doing the ads, or I'm not technically good, and you accept it. So there is no conflict now. And then you work on the ideal image, like telling, like, okay, I want to become this. So from there you start working, it is better. But if you're going to have the conflict already inside and then work on it, that's going to work out. So was this understanding? Any doubt here? So the confidence comes only you value yourself. Even if you're not studying, even if you're not the what is it? I told you, remember I was telling to earlier 20 minutes back. It's not about whether you don't deserve or not deserving. Are you deserving? No. It is about, like, example, let us see Vijay. What happened? The Karur. Now, at this moment, he thought, oh, I am a savior. I can take care of my people. I am so wonderful. I am so big leader. But this instant gave a feedback telling that, oh, what a leader is so stupid. He is not good enough. He is damaging people. He doesn't deserve. So now what is happening is his image is getting tarnished here. Now self-image, okay? So now he was matching it. He was thinking, okay, I'm like that. Like what I was thinking I want to be a very good leader. I want to lead. I'm taking care of people. I'm a very loving person. I'm a very charismatic leader, all that stuff. Just matching for him. But the moment this happened, now at this time, what is he? How is he talking to himself? How is he responding? Depends upon what is the thought process he's having inside now. So either he has to accept the fact that, yes, I am a human. I'm not a superpower, like, oh my God, I'm going to save everyone in the world. No. So either he has to change the self-image that he have holding on, or he will start changing in the ideal image. Like, I want to become a superpower. Maybe he will say, let me focus on the present. Let me work slowly for my makkal, for my people. Like that. So either he will reduce his expectation, or he'll change, or he accept it. So you see the difference now how it works. But if he's a egoistic person, suppose he's no awareness is there. So what he'll do? If he's not aware of the conflict or the image of this kind of the concept, he will defend. Defend or not? Hello, are you there? Can you understand what I'm saying? Does it make sense?
Yes, ma'am.
Any doubt here? Please ask me. You're going to move to the exercise, that's why. So confidence comes only you feel more. There's a lack of that conflict, the less conflict within you. There's no doubt. Always that you are either your self-image that you're holding about yourself and the ideal image, who you want to be. Remember, we decided, like always, the identity is very important. You want to be a confident person. You want to be a powerful personality, correct? So then in that case, you have to ask yourself, in this moment, in this place, what will a confident mother do? What will a confident wife do? What will a confident businesswoman do? What will a confident teacher do? So you have to ask this question again, again. So you are working towards the future. You're not coming from past. Past doesn't define you. Past is only to redefine you actually. Okay? Nothing defines you. The only thing is, what is that you want to become? The version of you so that you can achieve the future goal. The goals don't define you. It's about who you are. It's about who you become at the end of the goal. So don't worry about the goal. Set a goal, work towards it. But it's all about who you become. So ask yourself, what kind of a person? Only a confident person, only a person with clarity, no doubt, will be able to achieve that. So you have to keep on telling that I have clarity. I choose to have clarity and confidence in my life. That could be your affirmation. Okay. You have to keep on repeating it so that your body keeps on remembering it. Now, where is that confident mom is gone, eh? Okay. So are you ready with the paper and pen? Hello?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask you to take your earlier one of the story, the old story. You're going to audit it. Again, I'm going to audit it. So depending upon based upon your past image that you're holding on. So you must know that whatever image you're holding on is not 100% true. Suppose I'm careless. I'm not that good. I am so stupid. I'm so ignorant. I am so clumsy. I am so indisciplined. Like that all you'll be having, no? I want you to break it now. Because all that is a stupid conclusion you got. Who did it? Come on, tell me who did the conclusion? Who did the conclusion?
The younger version.
Yeah. And the younger version was what? It was not equipped, no? It was not that awareness. It was not, what to say, it was not fully equipped, or it was more ignorant, or didn't have the capacity to judge itself. I'm not saying judge, I would say at that moment, based upon the resource that is available, based upon the situation, and based upon what others said, it will come to a conclusion, right? Like I told, no, my mom used not to send down the shop. She will say, let sister go. You don't go. You don't have sense at all, she will say. So I will tell, oh, I don't have sense. Okay, I don't have. So like that. So write your current internal story around confidence. Now, I want you to write down, pick one area, whether it could be career or your relationship or your money. Sorry, career, money is one. Your relationship, your body. Okay, body pain, anything, health. So somewhere, suppose you have a issue in your stomach, even a physical body, I'm telling you will be like, oh, pochi, I will not get healed at all. I am like, my mother is having this problem. She had for 5 years. Even I'm going to have this for many years. My grandma had this problem. So even I will have this. Like that, that is not confident at all. That is automatic mode. So, like that, or a job or a company. Suppose you want to start a company, you want to leverage your company, you want to, and if you keep on focusing, telling that, okay, is this possible? Does it work it out? Does it work out? Like that, if you keep on telling the internal story of the confidence, because the confidence is all about knowing very well that it is a possibility. So, possibility means what? It is not overconfidence. Overconfidence is something where it's like a mask where you're hiding. But here you are visible, you are in the present, you are seeing both the negative and positive, but you are looking for the possibilities. What could be possible out of this? Yes, this is difficult. Yes, you're accepting, you're not resisting at all. No resistance. Okay. So right now I want to close your eyes and think of one internal story, and think of that challenge that you're undergoing. Which area of your life? Bring it in your front in your mind and just allow the mind to talk. Just allow and notice what the mind is saying. Look for something very irrational words. Always, never, everyone, should, must, have. Look out for these words that, எப்போமே, அந்த மாதிரி. Or I'll give you 2 steps only. Do the only 2 steps. Don't go to the third step. Just close your eyes, think about the challenge, think about the problem, bring that pattern. What phrases? What is the key word? ஒன்னும் சரியில்லை, நீ சரியில்லை, நீ சரியில்லை. Like you are not worthy, you are not okay, you are dumb, you are like that, whatever. Identify it. I want you to identify, write down and put in the chat box so that I know. Then you're going to go for the third step. I want to put the chat box. Have you put it? Have you put the chat box? Put the chat box, all of you all. That inner critic, that story. That key phrases. Vidya is not consistent. Okay. So that word is coming. I am not consistent. Okay, write that phrase. I am not consistent. I am not lucky. Okay, I'm not lucky. Okay. So these are all the program. It's a program that have been created by the past in your life for generations. It could be your forefather who felt I'm not lucky. And that energy is being left like that. And now you are the one who's going to become a cycle breaker. You're going to break it. So, Purnima, take one challenge situation and close your eyes and allow the mind to talk.
Ma'am, that is the phrase. I don't know.
Oh, I don't know.
That is the
Okay, now, very good. Now, who's the one more left out? I think, Helen has not come. So now ask in the story, is the story? It's a story. Why I'm telling story? Because it is not yours. Why are you telling story? Okay. So ask, sit silently. All of us sit silently with the book and close your eyes. And after the telling the phrase, tell to yourself, is this story true? 100% true. Is this story 100% true? Ask from awareness. Ask from the knowledge, wisdom, self. All knowing higher self. Is this true? Where did I learn this? எங்கிருந்து வந்துச்சு யார்கிட்ட கத்துக்கிட்டேன் இந்த கதையினால இந்த வார்த்தையினால எனக்கு என்னெல்லாம் பாதிப்பு ஏற்பட்டுச்சு என் லைஃப்ல ரைட் டவுன் ஆல் ஆஃப் யூ ஐ கிவ் யூ சம் டைம் ஸோ ரைட் டவுன் த ஆன்சர்ஸ் திஸ் ஸ்டோரி இஸ் நாட் ட்ரூ அதை எழுதுங்க தமிழ் எழுதினாலும் ஓகே இங்கிலீஷ் எழுதினாலும் யூ கேன் ரைட் வேர் ஐ லேர்ன் திஸ் எங்கிருந்து காப்பி பண்ணீங்க அம்மாட்ட இருந்தா அப்பாட்ட இருந்தா ஃப்ரம் யுவர் ஃபாதர் மதர் கிராண்ட் ஃபாதர் கிராண்ட் மதர் அது யாரா இருக்கும் யூ வில் கெட் அ பிக்சர் யூ வில் கெட் தி ஆன்சர் அப்புறம் இதனால இந்த ஸ்டோரினால வாட் எவர் த ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட் யூ ஹவ் கிவன் வாட் இஸ் இட் காஸ்டிங் யூ என்னெல்லாம் பாதிப்பு எப்படிலாம் பாதிச்சது ஹவ் இட் அஃபெக்டட் யூ Finish writing, all of you are? Done? Please put in the chat box. Can you put the chat box? Can you put down the chat box, all of you all?
All this, the third question answer, we need to put it.
Yeah, third question. What does the story cost me? What are the impact? Like, for example, I didn't get a job. Maybe I was lost. I got so and so, like all that. Whatever it cost you because the story. When you are saying I don't know, when you are thinking that you are, you don't know anything. I don't know anything. I am not that intelligent. I'm not that. I cannot rationalize. I'm like all that stuff. Okay, it includes that. So if thinking of this, if I tell myself I'm not that, um, I'm not spontaneous. It means also, no, when you don't know means what does it mean? It means that you're coming from a child state telling that, but God has given us a brain where we are able to learn or understand. So I'm not able to understand. So all this has caused you so much of confusion with people around you or confusing others also because of this. So you must know all the cost. Tell the cost. Done? Once you finish done, please put always very anxious when take decision may it went wrong. Always very anxious when I take decision made. Yeah, what is the story? Story is Jyoti's story. What was Jyoti's story? I'm not lucky. No? Story.
Not lucky. My decisions are not right.
So I am not lucky. These are two stories, right? Which story you want to take now?
My decision was not right.
So whenever you are repeating this story inside, whenever your mind is telling your decision is not right, your decision is not right. Okay, you've done something wrong, you've done something wrong like that. So now you have to ask, is the story true? Is it 100% true? You have taken lots
Yes.
of decisions. Is 100% always true that your decision is not always wrong?
No, ma'am, 50-50.
So no, you don't tell 50-50 also. Is it not 100% true? That's it. Then where did you learn this? From where did you do this? Learn. Maybe your mother, your father, Who was the one who don't take right decisions always in the life? Who was it? Whether your brother, your sisters, your teacher, your mother, father. Who did this? Who was the one?
Family. Whole family.
No, who was it?
Whole
Was it
family always say.
what?
Hello.
Ah.
Whole family always say.
No,
You
no,
can't take.
I'm asking where you learn this? From where you copy this? When you say you means your inner child, not you. Your inner child, where did copy this? From whom? Who is that one person in your family who doesn't take the right decisions always? Mostly.
Maybe my mother.
Mother. So it is you copied it. It was not you. Got it?
Yeah.
So that inner girl she copied it. Now you could not pass it on to pass it to your generation now. So you have to release it now.
Oh.
Or else what will happen? This energy.
Pass to our family.
Yeah, it will pass on because the energy is live in your nervous system now. Now, if you're going to keep it there, that energy is now, that same energy is within your whole family now, with your children, with your
Yeah.
spouse. Okay. Next session, I'm going to talk about Ho'oponopono. I'm going to give you a very small forgiveness prayer, which will heal the energy like this within 1 week. Because I'm going to share it in a very advanced forgiveness prayer. Okay. To our next will be a forgiveness prayer. Okay. So we will start today. We're going to learn about the stuck energy. So you can use this also. So once you know that a mother passed it on, you can do the forgiveness prayer with your mother. Once you do that, you'll get released. Make sense? So it is not about you at all. So how much has cost you, Jodi? You must know that. எவ்வளவு பாதிச்சிருக்கு இதனால இந்த 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 பேட்டர்ன் இந்த திங்கிங் பேட்டர்னை கேரி பண்ணதுனால ஹெட்ல கேரி பண்ணதுனால as if you thought it was yours, how much has costed in your life? Your nimmadi, your peace, your happiness, no, a lot of things, right?
Yeah. I'm
So,
gone into depression because of that.
yeah. So write everything. And now come to the last part of it. The story I've been telling myself. So long, you're always telling the story. So what was
Yeah.
you telling? The decision I take is wrong. I'm not that good enough. I don't know. I'm ignorant. I'm stupid. I'm not that clever. I'm not that smart. I'm not enough. So these are things you are telling yourself internally. So where it came from? So each one write yours. It came from my mom. It came from my teacher. I copied from it, or from my whatever it came from. The price I've had for the story. So like that you have written now. Okay. So once you finish, please put finish here. Very, very important, this one. Any help you want, please ask me. If you finish, please put done now so that I can move to the next exercise. Very good. Jyoti has finished. Others? Done? Okay. So I can move on? Very good. So we'll go to the next part of the exercise. So as you should remember, whenever we have this thing, the voice that is coming up, you must know that the mind, 99%, 95, 96% is not yours. Whatever thoughts are coming up, mind you, it's coming from your subconscious, which has been already programmed. Data is already programmed, not yours. What you're creating in the conscious mind, this mind, that is only yours. So you have to now train the mind. But before that, you have to rewire it. That's what you're doing it now. So you must understand that all the thoughts that's coming is not 100% true. It's like passing clouds. It is passing. You don't think, oh, if the thought is coming and telling, if the mind is telling, oh, you are wrong, you're not taking wrong decisions, I don't know, I'm so stupid, like that. If whatever comes, just ignore it. Just observe it. Just observe it. Don't go with it. The moment you go with it, you get the emotion, right? Immediately do the humming sound. Remember, I told you or change the power posture. So now, come on, let us do this. So, how do you shift? See, I'll tell you something very important here. You have the easy way to shift a state. Suppose you're very dull, or you're very tired, or very overwhelmed, or you are sometimes very sad. The best way is move your body. Very simple. Like we tell mindfulness. Remember, I think mindfulness is all about using your mind. But here I'm talking about the body. See, for example, I told you, like whenever you have an emotion, so suppose you're stuck, and that emotion is in your shoulder. Suppose some people are very burdened. They take the responsibility. ஐயோ நான் தான் காரணம், என்னாலதான் பிரச்சனை, நான் I should not cause any wrong to anyone. As if they're thinking they are holding everything in their life. Nothing like that. So for them, you can roll your shoulders like this. You can, put your back like this. And then you can, very important, what do is, then, so now all of you do this. Put your shoulders at the back, not like this. Put your shoulder at the back. Come on. Okay? Now raise your chin little bit. Don't put like this. See, whenever someone is putting like this, chin down, no, it means that they are like in a low state. They are in a low vibration. See, whenever you're overthinking, you'll be like looking down. Your eyes will go down to the ground. So to overcome the overthinking, immediately lift your head like this. Okay? So raise your chin. Now place your hand on the heart. And all of you, I want to stand up. Okay? Please do this. Keep your phone this side and put your feet with your shoulder apart. நல்லா ரெண்டு காலையும் விரிச்சுக்கோங்க, நின்னுக்கோங்க. And உங்களுடைய it should be on the shoulder size, like உங்க legs. And put your shoulder like this. If it's இப்படி இருக்க கூடாது, it should be like this at the back. And raise your chin. And now put your hands on your heart. I am becoming a woman who is confident and powerful. I am becoming a woman. I am powerful and confident. This is who I choose to be now. I am becoming a woman who is confident and courageous, bold, brave, unstoppable, whatever you want to, worthy, smart, enough. This is who I choose to be now. Do this for 30 seconds. After doing this, I'm going to ask you to use your breath to hum. Take a deep breath. Hum. With the posture. Same posture. Don't remove the posture. Be the same posture. Chin up. Your shoulders at the back. Heart on your hands on your heart. Take a deep breath. Hum. When you're saying hum, repeat that statement. I am becoming a woman who is powerful, who is confident, who is self-reliable, who is responsible, who is accountable, who is worthy, who is enough, who is smart, who is courageous, bold, unstoppable, whatever is applicable for you. This is who I choose to be now. Again, take a inhale. Hum. Do the sound. Do it 3 more times. And repeat mentally inside the same statement. This is your new identity. This is your identity. This is your true identity. Done? Can you come back and put your, share your thing? How was it? How was it? Can anyone share how was it? Feels the confidence, ma'am. Okay. You have to repeat this for the next 21 days so that your body will remember the true identity of who you are rather than the past, rather than what you were telling so long, unknowingly. Can anyone share? How was it? Did you do it? If you have stood up and put your chin up and shoulders at the back like this, not like this. It should be like this, rolling back. You try and see, the difference. Who wants to share? Any one of you, can you share? Hello? Are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. What do you want to share?
Something நம்ம பாஸ்ட்ல இருந்து பிரசன்ட்டுக்கு வந்த மாதிரி இருக்கு. இந்த ஃபுல்லா மைண்ட்ல பாஸ்ட் மெமரிஸ் தான் நிறைய இருக்கு, நெகட்டிவ் தாட்ஸ். அத வந்து கொஞ்சம் கொஞ்சமா இது பண்ண மறந்துட்டு நம்ம ஃபியூச்சர் பிரசன்ட்டுக்கு வர மாதிரி ஒரு ஃபீல்.
Okay.
Mind-
So, yeah. So you can feel that more lively.
யா பாஸ்ட் மெமரிஸ் கொஞ்சம் கொஞ்சமா ஃபேட் ஆகுற மாதிரி ஒரு ஃபீல்.
So you are rewiring the brain. That pathway is there, and already a pathway is there. See, we cannot, or one pathway is already there, and you cannot destroy it because energy, pathway is the energy. Everything is Shakti. Ellame Shakti da. Okay. So now energy cannot be destroyed, cannot be created. We cannot do that as a human. Okay. So what we do is we are overwriting it. What is overwriting? We keep on putting a new pathway on top of it, like this, like this, like this. So it fades away. The older one fades away. Just like a mud. You'll walk in the mudla nadapinga. You walk in the mud, one pathway. Then it becomes deeper, deeper. Then again, when you start, when you start a new pathway, when you think, okay, and the pathway, when I will go to the next one, the older pathway will go away. Okay?
Yes.
So no
Understand.
need to fight with the older pathway. No need to fight with it. No need to tell, oh, I must remove it. I must forget it. Don't forget it all. You just focus on the new pathway. That's it. Yes. Chin up will give you clarity. Yes. Because the throat chakra. Okay. Throat chakra is the one that communicates the authentic self. You're being authentic. So the next one is, can we go to the next part? The last one?
Yes.
Now take your book. You're going to write down. So the whole story. I used to believe I was, write it down. Whatever statement you wrote. I used to believe I was not that smart. I told I don't know. I thought I'm not that intelligent enough. I was not that knowledgeable. I was not that intelligent. Because I don't know means what? Like I'm so stupid, I'm ignorant, I'm innocent, all that stuff. I'm not that confident, or I'm not that, I don't know is. So what do you mean by don't know? Maybe you can ask yourself. You can ask yourself question, what do you mean by don't know? Or I don't take right decisions. The whole story was, I believe that I cannot take decisions, or my decision was always wrong. நான் எடுக்கிற decision எல்லாம் தப்பா இருக்கும் அப்படின்னு நான் நம்பிட்டு இருந்தேன். That was my old story. The turning point came, but when I realized, like you can tell, maybe you realized now, or maybe you realized based upon an incident recently, or now, if you realize that, it's not always true. Is it true that always I take wrong decision? No. And you can tell that, you can bring the evidence. What evidence? That day I took a right decision. Like, for example, I took a decision to go to temple. I took a decision to buy this dress. I took a decision to, go for a facial. What? Sorry. I took a decision to go to the master, that therapy, or I took a decision. It was a right decision only. Something like, I took, that time I was very spontaneous. I came out to the idea. I only took a decision to do this. If I don't know anything, I will not be creating something. I'm a creator. So instead of telling I don't know, I'm a creator. That is a replacement you can do. I'm a creator. So when you keep on telling I'm a creator, you will know everything, right? Instead of telling I don't know. So that is the way that you can shift. So that's a new story. I am a creator. I am creative. I can create anything I want in my life because God is within me. He helps me to create. So this will be a new story. You must keep on believing it also. Like, yes, because that is the truth, Creator is within us and we are co-creating. You can say I'm a co-creator. I know I have stuffs already inside them, in the sense The inner compass is there. God is always guiding. Only thing is that I'm not aligned. That's the problem. So you can tell I am aligned. I am always aligned so that I'm creating always. Every moment I'm creating. I'm a co-creator. That could be your new statement. I am a co-creator because divine is within me, or the creative life force energy is always flowing through me.
Ma'am, is this right? I am creator. God helps me to create things inside from me.
I am a creator.
God helps me to create things inside from me.
Inside when God, the divine helps the universe, or God helps me to create anything.
Inside.
No need to say inside because you can make it more shorter instead of telling
Okay.
too long. That's why I told you. You can say God creates, or what you said, God helps me to
Create things inside from me.
from inside from me. Yeah. Okay. Good. Another one is I co-create with God. In the sense,
Okay.
without God, you cannot breathe. No, without His presence, how could we alive? So you can always tell, I take decisions. I always take the right decisions. Or I am efficient in taking decisions. Tamil, if you want, you can convert whatever. I always take the right decisions.
Yeah.
I know how to take the decisions. You can also say that I trust myself, or I trust my decisions. Instead of telling people has to validate, people don't need to prove you. People don't need you don't need people to come and tell you are a woman. You don't need anyone to come and tell you, right? You are a
Oh,
woman.
yeah.
You don't. Same way, you must tell that, I don't need anyone to tell me that I'm taking right decisions. Why you need them? Because you doubt only the problem. It's not about others. So you can tell that I know that I can always take the right decisions. I know. I trust. I trust that. So I used to believe I was dash dash, but then I realized that. So what did I realize? I realized that it was my inner self. Dash dash. Write the story. Edanala, what was the turning point? When was the turning point? Like Purnima could say that, I had the vision, or I had the purpose, the turning point, I realized that I could create. Or you could say that, recently I took a decision and then I realized that, yes, I can take the right decision. So now the new story will be, I now choose to believe I am a co-creator. I am a smart person, or I am intelligent enough to take the right decisions, or I am good enough. So, Jodhi, what does it mean to you when you don't take a right decisions? Suppose someone doesn't take a right decision. Suppose someone is always taking some decision which is always going wrong for some reason. Okay. What do you say
The world,
about them? What do you say about them?
the world becomes shuttered for me.
Yeah, that is your emotion. I'm asking about what meaning you'll give. Suppose your daughter or son, suppose for some reason they don't take a decision. 2, 3 decisions they take and it goes wrong. So immediately what will you say them? You say them you're dumb, you're stupid, what do you say?
உனக்கு கொஞ்சம் கூட அறிவில்லைன்றுவேன்.
So that applies to you. So it shows that I am not intelligent, I am dumb.
Yeah.
So now your new story is I am intelligent.
Oh.
I am.
Ma'am, we are taking wrong decision. Then how will we become intelligent?
How many times you took a wrong decision out of 10 times? How many times?
Maybe 5,
Okay.
6.
Now tell me. Now India is playing cricket match. Now they
Yeah.
recently they won a team. And before that, they lost the team also. They lost one other cup. So 5 times they win, 5 times they lose. So what are
Yeah.
they? Are they a successful team or a failure team?
We'll see only the losing match.
Yeah.
They criticize for us for the only we are losing.
Yeah, that is because people are there, no? When you are coming to a stage, suppose you are dancing in a stage, naturally people will comment only. So that is not the matter here now. See, if Vijay is there, something happened. So naturally, people will comment. Once you
Yeah.
have come to a particular position or what, when you are coming to a certain position, like for example, you are a mom, right? Or you are a sister. If you are playing a role, there will be a comment only. There will be a criticism only. But that is not the matter now. It is all about how you take care of yourself. How are you governing yourself? How are you guiding yourself? What matters
Okay.
to you? Whether others has to say that you are okay, or you have to say to your younger self that you are okay.
வந்து நம்மள பாதிக்க கூடாது. நம்ம தப்பான டிசிஷன் எடுத்தாலும் அவங்க அந்த அது தப்புன்னு அவங்க இது பண்ணும்போது நம்மளோட இன்னர் செயல் வந்து பாதிக்கப்படக்கூடாது.
Ama,
இதுதானே?
but yeah, but why they say wrong decision is there is something affecting them. When our
Yeah.
decision, suppose you took a decision to say that let us go in the route, someone says, all of them says we'll go in this route, but you said let us go, but you had some issue and you told okay, but you went and land up in the wrong place. இந்த உங்க சொன்ன வழியில போய் அங்க தப்பாயிடுச்சு. Now people will blame you because that is what happened. Okay. Now the point here is, what are you blaming? Are you blaming yours? That is the matter. They will blame you because the fact is, அது அவங்களை impact பண்ணிச்சு. That is the truth. Okay. The point here is, because of that, will you blame yourself? Or will you take the learning at that moment? Okay, next time, MS, before I tell anyone to go to this way, I will think about it. Maybe I'll check my GPRS or the Google and then tell them. This could be your learning. So next time when you're traveling somewhere, you will not tell directions at all. You will do immediately take the GPRS and tell them that I may be wrong. I don't know. We can go this way. Got the point?
Okay. Yeah.
Like that only we keep on refining. We will never blame us.
Okay.
Others will blame because that is the human tendency. We cannot stop them. And it is not under your control. Can you stop them?
No, I
Then
can't.
why you want to think about that? Something which is not under your control, you must not think at all. You must not think about it.
Okay.
What is the use of thinking?
Keep on hurting us.
Huh?
What is the use? Keep on hurting us.
Yeah, you are hurting. They have only told once, but you are million times you're hurting yourself.
Yeah.
Okay, now write your new story. I believe I'm a creator. I can create wonderful things in my life. I can be smart. I can take the right decisions. I have the knowledge. I can build my knowledge. I can, all these are supporting you. You must tell a story that can support you, not that doesn't support you.
Degrade.
I am learning. See, example. I am learning to become a powerful version. I'm learning to become a very confident person. Instead of telling that I should be perfect, I am. Why you have to be perfect? The reason is we're all soul, right? We're all a soul. We are a pure energy. And this soul is perfect. In the sense, they are perfect. In the sense, they are they're not physical. So they are inner light within us. That is the reason we always strive for perfection. Because by nature, we are perfect. But our DNA is imperfect. Sorry, not DNA, sorry. As a human, you may be imperfect in your behavior, in your action, in your thought process, but your DNA is perfect, I would say. What do you mean by DNA? Spiritual DNA, not the human DNA. Your human DNA is imperfect. Your spiritual DNA. What is spiritual DNA? Spiritual DNA is the one default, who you are. That is perfect, actually. But as a human, we are imperfect. We have to accept that. So that is where the humbleness comes. Okay, I have done mistake. It's okay. So I'll stop here. If I start this, who am I becoming? We'll do this last time, maybe, or finished off here. Okay, I'll do this as a homework, maybe. You finish this and come next time. I'll be sending you. So confidence, you're shifting identity right now, right? All of you are shifting. Your identity is what you're working on. Identity is about whether you're confident or not confident, whether you're courageous or not courageous, whether you're brave or not brave, whether you're bold or not bold, to make a mistake, to accept yourself, to work on your mistakes and everything. Okay. So now, so what is that you're working? For example, Jyoti, you're telling about decision making. So now comes the decision making here. So the past identity is I cannot make a wrong decision. Here it's I overthink everything. Now maybe for Jyoti, I'm rewriting it here. I cannot make the right decisions. Correct, Jyoti?
Yeah, correct, ma'am.
I cannot make the right decisions. There is, as I told you earlier, there is no right or wrong decisions. It's always a decision. You make it right or not make it right. For example, I told you, remember one example now. You told a pathway, it went wrong. Okay, you told you'll go this way. You go this way means you'll reach it. But ultimately, what happened? The door was closed or something happened there, and therefore you could not. But then you can tell the right way again. You go to the Google map and you'll tell them, no, no, this way I was wrong, but now we can go this way, and you made it right. That's it. So what is the identity now? I trust my choices. So you have to tell your inner child, I trust you. Your whatever choice you make, I trust you. So this is how you start bringing. So here it happens that you trust only others. You don't trust yourself. What is trust? Accepting for you who you are. Accepting. Trust doesn't mean that I expect something and you want someone to do that. That becomes conditional. I want someone to be the way I want. Then it becomes, you don't trust a person. Trust is all about allowing and accepting for who they are. So will you start trusting yourself, Jyoti?
Yes, ma'am.
Start trusting your choice. So
Okay.
what is the identity? I trust my choice. Even if you go wrongs, you can always rectify it. Correct?
Okay.
Like a GPRS. Remember I told you, before you coming, I was telling her, just like the car, when you have the map, you will go in the wrong route. Then what will happen to the GPRS? It will reroute. Pathirkingla?
Yeah.
And
Right.
again, if you go wrong again, it will reroute. But ultimately, it will take you to the destination.
Yeah.
So now got it? So it's not end of the world. Just because you make a wrong choice doesn't mean it's the end of the world.
Okay.
So self-worth. Suppose you're working on self-worth. So somewhere self-worth is all about validation. மத்தவங்க என்னைய பாராட்டணும். மத்தவங்க என்னைய வந்து all should always tell, okay, oh, she's so good. Oh, she's so wonderful. Oh, she's done rightly. Like that. But no need, you have to know that not everyone will approve you. Not everyone, because their level of conscience is different. You can expect that all. So I validate myself. That is a true identity. So I'm going to send this to you tomorrow, and I want you to write this, and I want to work on this for you. Now this will be the three, this like this. Okay, this one will be you have to state your, what is it called? Go to the mirror and tell. Okay, this will be your homework. So this will all be, take all areas. Take your 5 core areas. Relate your identity. In relationship, your body image. Suppose some will say, I'm very gundu, I'm very fat. Or some will say, I'm very, not looking that good. I should reduce my weight, or whatever body image. Your career and your emotions. Suppose you say, I always feel very sad, or some emotions there you feel like, I feel always like, oh, shame is something which I don't like at all. Like whatever emotions you're getting, and the confidence. Okay. Maybe here I could say, this is your body, this is your relationship, career. Maybe you don't need emotions. You can just put your confidence, emotions instead of in this 4 areas you can take. So you can take career, can be money also. What you say about money. I don't have enough money. Money always runs away, like that. Okay. Whatever you have. Do this. I will be working on this for the next session. I'll be sending this to you all tomorrow. Or you can take a screenshot, please. All of you will take a screenshot. Who am I becoming? Got it? Identity mapping. Taken? Taken, all of you are taken? Hello? Have you taken?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes,
then,
ma'am.
Yeah, I'm going to close. That's why.
Okay.
So this is the homework. Another one is the power posture. So every time you have to 1 hour once. All of you, I'll send the homework. So maybe thrice a day. Maybe thrice a day do the power posture. Do the power posture. So what is the homework? Homework would be do the power posture. All know the power posture, right? With the hum breathing 3 times a day. Keep an alarm and do. Then what is? Complete the triple column. Complete the new identity exercise. Okay. So with this one learning, come on, quick. What is your learning? All of you all. What was your takeaway message? What was your takeaway message? Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, what was your today's well-born moment? What was the takeaway message?
We have to forgive our past.
Yes. All
Past.
perfect. Everything has happened the same way. Another Bhagavad Gita say very well, no?
நடந்தது
நன்-
எது நடந்ததோ அது நன்றாக நடந்தது. எது
Yes.
நடக்கிறதோ அதுவும் நன்றாக நடக்கும்.
Yes. Okay. Tomorrow, next session, I'll be doing the forgiveness exercise, which I'll be sharing with you. Please don't share anyone. Don't share without thing, because it's very powerful, that exercise, and without knowing the content behind, they cannot do it.
Okay.
Okay. Others?
Body
Nikla and what, Purnima?
in our mindset, body posture.
Yes, very true. Well, that time mind doesn't work when you are very overwhelmed and something all. You have to use your body only. Like how do you mindfulness? Same way you can do this. Okay? Vidya, you try and see. That will be amazing. Some people do. They stand up and walk briskly. Some people will. I used to do a stretch nicely. You can take a lift like this and tell I am powerful. So the body is.
Few months back, like I always like I cannot like something happened. No, I always inactive. Few months back, I started moving at least do something or other. That it will started making mistakes.
Now you can do more specific. You can do
This is more.
You are doing a purposeful. Anything you do with purpose will always serve the purpose. So you tell yourself, yes, I am confident, I am powerful. And you take up like this and chin up and put your hands and tell, I am powerful. I can, and whatever story, change the story. Do this quite often again, that will rewire the brain. So Vidyama, what is it? Are you there, Vidya?
Yes, ma'am.
What was your takeaway today?
That self-worth,
Okay.
improving self-worth. Yeah.
So next time, if anyone gives a feedback or something doesn't happen the way, don't put yourself down. Don't devalue yourself. Okay.
Ah,
That is how you build your self-worthiness.
yes.
Okay, good. So good night. So see the homework tomorrow again. Remind in the morning for you all. Okay.
Okay,
So
ma'am.
tomorrow is
Thank you.
Ganesh
Ma'am.
Chaturthi. What is it called? Ayudha Puja, right? So
Yes.
happy Ayudha Puja to everyone.
Happy Ayudha Puja.
Yeah, you have to pray to God and put that kungumam, everything to all the, what is it called, weapons, your stove, your katti and all that, because all are, they're working for us, right?
Ah,
So their divine is there in everything. That is why that is the reason the Hindu mythology say, including a water bottle also, because without a bottle you cannot drink. So you can also pray for it. So when you are blessing, you are seeing God in everywhere. And that is how you become God actually. When you see divine everywhere, it's a very nice festival. So do that very sincerely tomorrow. Have a happy day. Bye.
Bye, ma'am.
Explain to your children also. Explain to them.